Hey guys, how are you today? Just out here at camp, here at Holston Mills, which is about 30 minutes from my house, west of my house. So it's been kind of rainy this week, so kind of got a little break in the rain here. So I'm going to see about doing an overnight camp. It's pretty muddy back in here, um, but I found a semi-dry spot on a little bit of hill to put my tent. So it's all working good. I'm under the tarp here. Got a little breeze. Hey, honey. Wanted to show you. Hey, Dan. Pretty nice. I got a little setup. Let me take you for a walk here. Well, I'm not going to stay on too terribly long, so I don't have to hook up a battery pack or anything, but just wanted to go live for a little bit and show everybody. Probably looks familiar. Back out here at Holston Mills. Got some people riding horses. Let's see if I can get a shot of on the video earlier. I got a shot of them riding some horses. They got some horses back in there. I don't know if you can see those trucks back there. They put the horses up in the trailers already, I think. Let's go over here and take a peek at the little creek they got. It's flowing pretty fast today, so doubt there'll be any good fishing, but I might give it a try here after a while. I don't know. It's not really good access to it, and it's not a huge one, but it does have some fish in it. Let's see if I can get you a shot of that. You get down by the bridge over by the mill, you can actually get down to the creek. So I just got to walk down by where those trucks are at down there. But yeah, it's not a very big creek. They're just for, I can't see the comment. Of course I can't. Just for the night. Yep. Just one night. Yep. How's everybody doing today? But this little spot here comes with a picnic table and a fire ring. And then I did set up because we have chances of isolated thunderstorms. So I set my tarp up with my table and cooking stuff underneath that. So if it rains, I don't have to pack it up in a hurry and move it over there. So I thought that would be a good idea. I got my 3-person Ascend tent for my shelter tonight. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see here, get you a good shot of that. It's a really nice tent, real roomy. I'll be driving and listening. All right, Dan. How'd your camping trip go? Did it go good? I assume so. Looking forward to the footage you got going. I'll give you a shot of inside. I just got real basic stuff inside. Just got my sleeping pad and my blanket and pillow and a light. Let me see here. That's me for tonight. But other than that, a whole lot going on. What time is it? It's about 8 minutes till 4 p.m. So I think I'm going to sit over here and relax. I'm sweating like a hog. It is so humid today. Oh, buddy. It's about 75 degrees, which isn't bad, but I'd say it's probably 90% humidity today. If I'm guessing, I didn't look it up, but it's definitely humid. Oh, yeah. Let's sit back down here. Yeah, it's a nice spot. This is my favorite spot in the whole area down here. It's not really primitive because they do have a bathhouse on the very far side of the campground area, and they do have electric and water. So but it's not a traditional campground. It's never really busy unless they have some kind of event going on. Hey, PR Fishing Journal, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, camping's always good, man. You can't ever go wrong. Trying to read the comments. Sorry. Hey, Herbert, how you doing? Hey, Nomadic, how are you doing? Yeah, I've heard it's humid everywhere right now. It's crazy, man. We're getting so much rain. I was watching MVP fishing earlier, and Mississippi's up really high. Hey, Matt. To learn what not to do, right, Matt? Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. Hey, Rose, how are you doing? How you guys doing today? I was hoping to do some fishing too while I was here, but yeah, the creek's up pretty high. I was originally going to go to Stockton Lake and get a site right on the lake, but it's pretty busy this week. So I wanted to be to myself. Everybody knows pretty much I like being by myself. Appreciate everybody coming in. If you don't mind smashing that thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate it. Oh man, this the StreamYard I'm using for my live, it's really hard on the phone because I can't hardly see the comments. So if I miss some, I'm sorry. But what's everybody doing today? I've caught several really nice live streams today. MVP fishing, Skeeter. Well, I've been watching a couple today, trying to catch up on some more videos. But yeah, kind of what everybody else does on their downtime in between when you're at camp. I figured this would be a good time to throw a little live in. But yeah, a lot of wildlife down here. You'll hear turkey and the deer come up pretty close at night here. Mosquitoes are pretty bad, of course, but raccoons. Haven't seen any bobcat down here, or of course you got your armadillo and possums, raccoons. Hey, Tony, I appreciate you, buddy. How are you doing today? I had kids and couldn't camp. Yeah, I understand that, Nomadic. Mosquitoes are trying to get me. I gotta get some more repellent on. Need to get me a thermocell. I was watching your last video, Tony, and I'm sure glad you had that thermocell. It really did you good. Yeah, I definitely gotta get one next time I'm at Walmart. That'd be a big help. I use the eucalyptus mint natural bug spray that doesn't have all the DEET in it. Works pretty good, but they're just so thick down here. That's when a thermocell definitely would kick in and help out with the bugs. But I'll let you see, for those who's come in a little late, over there is a creek that runs all the way down and splits the property like right in half. It's called oh man, I can't even remember what the name of the creek is. I looked at it earlier, but I can't remember. But it goes by, if you follow the tree line all the way down. This is owned by the Historical Society, and it's got down on the other side of the park here. It's got the old mill still there with some outbuildings, and they ran the wheel off the creek, so that's pretty cool. They do have flint knapping festivals down here. I want to say it's already happened, but I'm not 100% positive. My wife and I came down here last year, and it was going on. Looks like a pretty good size event. The owner, or not the owner, but the caretaker of the property, I know pretty well. His name's Tim. He's such a cool guy. If you're on here, Tim, I appreciate you watching. But Yeah, he said if we ever wanted to do a Midwest meetup here, I'd like to do uh, a hammock hang, and there's a lot of trees back in here, so this would be a really good place to do a hammock hang. What do you think, Tony? You up for a little road trip to come to a Midwest hammock hang? I'd sure like to get one going. There's not a lot of them around here, so I'd sure like to get one going here. Be careful, Bigfoot. Yeah, I was thinking Woodsman was going to say that. If he's out there, he's definitely would. This would be a good spot for him for sure. Do you bring your game camera? Absolutely not this time. Of course I didn't. Boy, there's a big mosquito that just landed on the phone. Wonder if I can get him. Get out of here. Oh man, it's a dragon. Yeah, I forgot both of them. I have them both. I should just keep them in my truck. What I should do. They were down there with all my camping gear, of course, and I looked at them twice. And did I get them? Of course not. You got to forget something, right? I mean, we got to keep up with Champion, camping with Champion. You know, we got to keep up with him. He's always forgetting something, so we can't make him feel bad. You know, we got to forget stuff too. I know Tony forgot his forks and spoons and stuff on his last camp out, so at 6 Eastern time is usually when I do my premiere. My daughter is getting married at 6 p.m., so I will not be premiere. That's why I just released at 6 p.m. Cool, Tony. I'll have to check that out for sure. Give me something to watch tonight after I head to bed. I always usually catch up on videos or something when I'm out here. Yes, thermocell is going to be awesome to use. Yep, for sure. I love watching people use them. I've been wanting to pick one up, but just haven't. Appreciate all you guys coming in. It was really nice of you guys to stop in here. All right. I appreciate that, PR Fishing Journal. I really do. Thanks for the support, guys. Want to stop in? I got a wedding to get to. Okay, Tony, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Blessings, and thank you for coming in and tell the happy groom and bride congratulations. PA couple channel, how you doing? Awesome PA couple I met at Tony's meetup there at Knoebels. Awesome couple, awesome channel. Go check them out. PA Outdoors couple. They're really good channel. Check them out. Subscribe, give them a thumbs up, and tell them I sent you over. Cave Spring Branch is the name of the creek. Thanks, sweetheart. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. I didn't want to guess, but it's flowing pretty good. I've not seen that much water in it since we've been coming down here. So um, I don't know if you can hear in the background of the water running, but it's usually you can't hear it running that much. Of course, last year it was a lot drier this time of the year. Cheers to you, Rose, in the Cole region. Appreciate you stopping in. Trying to catch up on the comments. This little comment thing's not like the original YouTube live. I like using StreamYard because you can go horizontal instead of vertical, but it's a lot harder to read the comments. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Appreciate you coming in, brother. I'm way behind on the comments. This little window is ridiculous, but I do like StreamYard better than the YouTube live. Appreciate you coming in, brother. What are you guys all doing today? Hammock Mountains in here. PA Outdoors couples in here. Rose is in here. Tony just left. Whoa. Hammock Mountain. Hello. You got a video coming out though, don't you, Woody? I couldn't remember if you said you had one ready. I know you said you didn't get to go out camping. I watched your very latest one. Just don't forget the food. Yeah, boy, that'd be awful. I mean, I've done it before, but I've got. See, what do I got? I brought. What did I bring for dinner tonight? Oh yes, I'll give you a sneak peek of what I'm gonna have tonight. I'm actually doing a video too, so these are really good. Um, they're bang bang noodle heads. They're it's got what's it got in it? Fried noodles with spring onions, baby corn, chili bean sauce, and coriander. But these are really good, and then you can get just like whatever kind of meat you want. If you want fresh chicken breast or whatever, I just grabbed a can of chicken. I'm gonna put with it. They're pretty good. I think Menards actually carries these. I don't know what other stores carry these, but they're super good. I'd highly recommend them if you can find these. Try them out. They're really good for camping. You can put any kind of meat. You can put pork, beef, chicken, whatever you want with them. It's really good. So that's what I'm gonna have. Breakfast, I'm gonna just have. I got a couple pieces of spam I'm gonna fry up, some eggs and some cheese, make a little breakfast skillet like I normally do usually. Got my trusty old cold handle skillet that Randy from Ozark's Great Adventures loves. I've got a bunch of these. This is a size 40, but my favorite skillets to take camping, especially car camping. Sometimes I'll take them out with me, my small one when I go when I backpack in. Sorry, I need to get caught up on some comments. I hit that like. Appreciate it, Woody. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me. In my opinion, 100%. Uh-oh, I missed something. I missed something. All right, I'm trying, guys. So hard. I watch some lives and they don't even talk in the, answer the chat because they can't hardly see it. I understand. A lot of Bigfoot in PA. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear people saying that all the time. Hey, Jimmy boy, appreciate you stopping by, brother. Yeah, they say around here too. I've never really heard anything. I've never seen anything, obviously. So if they're out there, like I said, this is a very dense piece of woodland back in here. So this would definitely be a good spot for it. When we did that stealth camp at Walmart, Hammock Mountain and us, that would have been a good area too. But the whole area over there by Knoebels would be a good area. It's really in the middle of nowhere. Daniel says, I'm editing my video for release this weekend. Sweet. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I know we're looking for Sam's video. I really think that's it, really. Sam's video is the only one left of our video. And then Sam's video for your guys's stealth camp. That was pretty cool. I'm here still. No video this week. Okay. Well, I'll look forward to your next one. I'm sure Star will be in it. Yeah, I need to start bringing my dogs, but they usually bark at everything. Let's see here. Smash the like button, y'all. Appreciate that, Woodsman. You got a video coming out, Woodsman? I think you said you had another Squatch Camp video coming out, maybe? I don't know if I'm getting close or not. Hammock Mountain says hi to Jimmy boy. Good old Jimmy boy. Congratulations, Hammock Mountain, on the highway stealth camping video. You guys were pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good camp. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed ours we did together too. It was a really good time. Looking forward to doing it again sometime. Hey, Ed Chaos, how are you doing? I appreciate you stopping in, brother. Let's see here. Sam also filmed a behind the scenes video for the interstate camp. Yeah, that's what Tony is saying in his video, I think, that it's kind of like a documentary or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Be a whole different side of it that you normally don't see. I think that would be pretty exciting to see that. You know, Sam does some really good videoing and editing, so I think it'll probably turn out pretty good. Okay, let's see who else is in here. I'm trying to get caught up. It's not hard to get behind. Hemming Mountain, you should make a campaign video for beginners. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. A lot of times I do ASMR videos and don't talk, but I don't mind talking, so I definitely could do that. I thought about doing that. Um, I've got a really basic, cheap, like 2-person Bass Pro Eclipse tent that I got on clearance for like $30 one time. It's a really good tent. Both of my kids have used it a couple times. I've used it maybe I don't even think I've actually used it, so I could probably do that. Bring a real basic starter kit, and which technically, I mean, other than my tarp and my tent poles, and I'm pretty basic setup here tonight. Like I said, it's a little after 4 p.m. here Central Time. What, 5 o'clock for you Eastern fellers? Let's see here. Story video coming out today at 6 p.m. All right, that'll give me another bedtime video to catch up on. Awesome, Woodsman. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm sure you're sick and tired of everybody asking you about doing a camp out there in your Squatch camp, but I'm sure you'll get to it eventually. Looks like there's a lot of cool critters out there. The ticks are, what's that say? Epidemic this year. Oh man, ticks are horrible this year. I've had a couple already, so I've been wanting to get some treatment for my clothes, and like I said, that I sprayed down pretty good with that eucalyptus mint bug spray that I've got, and hopefully I won't. It usually works pretty good, so hopefully I won't get any here. Um, he does keep the grass mowed fairly good. It looks like he's behind a little bit because of the rain, like everybody else, but it's not too bad down here. Saving Grace, hey, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Doing really well. Doing really well. Um, yeah, I was catching a lot of you people on fishing chats today before I came out. I was trying to jump in as many as I could before I headed out here. I was hoping to get some fishing done myself down here, but the water's pretty high and rushing really bad. So, and the other creek, Flat Creek, and I forget what other creek I drove by, was pretty muddy and rushing. Fishing probably wouldn't be too terribly good today. Had a pretty good storm run through last night. Getting close to getting caught up. I'll learn from that video. Well, I appreciate it. I definitely need to do one. That would be a good video to do at my base camp on our property. We have 5 acres, and I have a little piece of woodland on it that I call my base camp. It's on the backside of our property. That'd be a good spot to do that. Um, yeah, just do a basic camp out, and that's what I always recommend for everybody. To start out is if you've got access to a friend's property or a big enough backyard, or even if your backyard's not big, pitch your tent in the backyard and try out your gear before you go. Water, vinegar, and eucalyptus oil repel sticks. Yep, works good. The eucalyptus, man, if any of the bug repellent with that in it works really good, even for mosquitoes. So, um, knock on wood, I haven't had any bites yet from mosquitoes. So, but I'm gonna keep it on because, like I said, I've been sweating pretty good. Daniel says, I used the video at Walmart with all of us for my Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge entry. I am in the lead with boats so far. I may win this one. Sweet. I hope so. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. That was a really good video. You did a really good job, I thought, on that video for sure. But only because all the legends I had with me. Well, you and Champion and Sam are the legends. Well, Skeeter's kind of a legend to me too. But yeah, that was an epic trip. Yeah, it's one I won't soon forget for sure. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me there and asking me to come with you guys on that. That was awesome. Woodsman says it's working in progress. A lot has happened in the last couple weeks, slowing me down a little bit. Yeah, I understand, Matt. For sure. I know all about that, man. This last 18 months has been chaotic for my wife and our family. So I appreciate all you guys praying for us and keeping us in your thoughts and prayers when we need it the most. It was heartfelt, and we sure needed it, and we sure felt it, and we appreciated it all. We appreciated all the support through all that time. Where am I staying? This is a little place in between Everton, Missouri, and Greenfield, Missouri. It's called Holston Mills. It's a campground, but it's not. I wouldn't call it a traditional campground. It's in between the traditional and. I mean, they do have water. They do have hookups, which it's great, man. Full electric hookups only $20 a night here. It's really cheap. A tent site's $10 a night. So it takes me an hour minimum usually to go to the National Forest from my house. So it's cheaper for me sometimes than buying gas in my truck just to come here and camp or go to Stockton Lake and camp. But I'll swing you around and show you here a little bit. But this is got horses back in there. I don't know if you can see those horses back in there. But they have horse trails that you can actually ride your horses on back in here, past the mill. Go over the creek and past the mill, and they have horse trails. So it's really popular for. They put this campsites in originally for the horse riders to come in here and ride their horses to get really good trails. And then across the road on the north side is Missouri Conservation Land, so they have more trails back in there. So they got a lot of trails throughout here that they can ride their horses, which is cool. And I'm in Southwest Missouri, by the way, so not too far from Springfield. Let's see here, Saving Grace says finding good. Oh, fishing good every day. You can just go. Yeah, fishing is good. I thought about maybe later on. I don't know if I'm going to have to go all the way down the other side to get good access to the creek. So I may try a little bit, and if I get lucky, I may get some on video. I just don't want to lug all the camera gear and stuff down there on the live. And I mean, I could probably drive down there, but yeah, I got to find me a spot first. And I don't know how high the brush is and the underbrush is down there, since it looks like it's been raining. You may not get the brush hog down there. Yeah, Woodsman. Yeah, that would be good to make it with essential oils. Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea. Definitely be cheaper than buying the spray and not having all the chemicals. You can control what you put in it. That's a great idea. I'm glad Woody brought that up for everybody. We ought to do that, because you can buy those spray bottles at the Dollar Tree, even Dollar General. Cedarwood oil repels ticks really well too. I'll have to try it. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really enjoyed being there. Hoping I'll get to go next year. I just got a big mosquito. I killed it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of good people there. And I'm sure next year will be even bigger and better. I mean, for all those that missed it, I'm sure next year is going to be really good. Let's see here. Call that place primitive optional. Yeah. Um, I mean, you can camp. There's a leg of it that goes past the mill area. You go over the creek and you go back in there, and there's no amenities back in there. So technically, they do have a primitive area. But anywhere you camp in here, whether you camp where the water electric is, you don't have to use it, and it's only $10. But it's $10 if you camp the primitive. So if you don't bring water, they have your water here. They have, I mean, right back here past the picnic table is the water and electric pole. It's like right there. And then they have another one over there. So they have plenty of electric if you need it. But I always bring my power banks and stuff. So got a couple more horses coming through. See if I can get a shot of those. That's the road coming in to down here off the main road. It's a gravel road coming in and then a gravel road coming back in here. So it's pretty far back in here. I'd say this is probably in between 5 and 8 miles off of Highway 160, the closest main blacktop highway, anyways, to here. But you have really good 5G signal. That's why I love this camp spot here too, because the caretaker was laughing. He's like, "I've never heard of anybody getting 5G down here," and so I can do lives pretty good down here. Guess I gotta get a drink. Sound like I swallowed a frog. Hey, Randy, how's it going? Thanks for coming in, brother. We can start now. Yep. Yeah, I didn't know that I was gonna go live. Like I said, I'm recording. Well, killed another mosquito. Recording a video too while I'm down here. But I thought I'd just hop on because I was tired and sweaty, got everything set up, so I figured it'd be a good pastime. That live I did with Ken last night, Adventures with Ken, went really well. I enjoyed that last night, and everybody hopping in there with us. That was a lot of fun last night. Hey, mainly off grid, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just killing a bunch of mosquitoes flying by. They're not landing on me good, but they're not biting me and landing on me. But I'm sure I'm killing them when I can. I should have brought my electronic mosquito killer that I have, a fly swatter thing. That thing works great. Yeah, it is. Mainly, it's a good campsite, real good area. I mean, if like I said, it's only a half hour from my house, and when I want to get out and do a quick overnighter, it's a really, really good spot. A lot of, I mean, it's like you're in well, you are in the middle of the woods technically, and it's very primitive feeling, very quiet. Even when the horses campers come down here, they usually stay down the other side. So even when there's people down here, it's pretty quiet. And like I said, the caretaker Tim, he's a top notch guy. He's so friendly. He'll do anything for you, guys. I have to step out. Sorry, I'm running out of battery. Have a blessed day. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Come by anytime, check it out, and I'm gonna check out some more of your videos maybe tonight when I go to bed. Really nice meeting you today, and thanks for subbing earlier and stepping into the live. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't given me a thumbs up yet, I appreciate smashing that thumbs up for me. Randy Rhino Outdoors. Hey, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for that sub, and nice meeting you on the live today. A lot of good lives. The new young man I subscribed to yesterday. Oh man, I forgot his name. I can't even remember. I've subscribed to quite a few channels in the last couple days. So he caught a really nice 5-pound bass yesterday, his personal best. I was actually watching when he caught that, and boy, he was so excited. I would have been too. I have a campground basically just like when you're at 200 yards from me. I should camp there sometime and do a video. Absolutely, Woodsman. That's a good idea. Nothing wrong with it, especially when you want to do like a campground. I don't do campgrounds very often, which this is a campground, obviously, and where Randy and I first did our first meetup collab together down in Mark Twain National Forest. It's actually called the Wrangler Bar K campground. It's another horse campground, but it is primitive. They don't have any electric or water. They do have one vault toilet in the whole area, but it's not usually where I camp. I camp on the other side where it's very primitive. They don't even have fire rings or anything. Some of the established campsites have picnic tables and like rock fire rings, but they don't have metal fire rings like a traditional campground. It was awesome. Yes, it was. Let's see here. Thermocell makes a nice bug deterrent. Yes. Yeah, I was just talking to Tony. I watched Tony from Random Ventures 2.0's newest video last night, and he uses Thermocell a lot, and he he really needed it. The bugs are thick and mosquitoes are thick when he did his last camp too. So yeah, it's on my list to get one as soon as I do. Sooner the better, right? Hammock Mountain saying hi to Randy. How's work going today, Randy? Same old, I'm sure. I'm trying to get caught up here. We had a tent with a floor and horse poop everywhere. Yes, we did. Yep. Yep. Randy's like, is that horse poop? Yep. But hey, Randy, you'd be shocked. I guess I'll give it away, but I'm in an actual tent today. Can you believe it? And you guys say I don't do tent camping, but I guess this is actually down here was the first place I actually used that tent when I got it this past winter. I did a winter camp down here in it, and the caretaker come down here. He was all concerned because it got down real cold that night. I don't think it snowed any, but it, the rainfly was frosted over real bad, but it was super cold that night. And he's like, "You're camping out in this weather?" I said, "Yep." I said, "You'll see me down here probably quite a bit in the winter because I don't have to drive all the way down to Mark Twain and waste the gas if I want to do just a quick overnighter. I can just hop down here. It's really close to my house." Hey, Chris, how are you? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate both of you guys coming in. Your husband and you. It's always nice seeing you guys. Hey, two guys. Thanks for stopping in, man. All my buddies are coming in today. I appreciate every one of you. I can't stay. Just wanted to say hello before work. Stay safe, brother. I will. I'll do the best I can possibly do for sure. I'm probably not going to stay on here too terribly long, maybe an hour. I got my big battery bank, that battery bank that I told you guys about that you was talking to me about, Matt. I brought that, so I should be good for power. Of course, if I had to charge it in my truck, I could. And that's another thing down here. You don't have to walk in. You can drive. They don't have designated parking areas really, so you can pretty much drive anywhere you want down here. He doesn't care, and get your vehicle close to your campsite, which is nice for if you need to bring more gear. Man, let's see here. A lot of chatting, which is good. I like reading the chat. I just wish they'd make the chat box a lot bigger on this. No such thing as a bad weather, just bad gear. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I thought. That's why I pitched this tarp up, because we have chances of isolated thunderstorms all day today, and you can't predict those weather-wise. They just pop up. So last time I was actually down here, was that the very last camp I did down here? Yeah, it was that thunderstorm camp in my crew hybrid hammock that I did down here. It was a pretty bad pop-up storm that came through, and yeah, that was fun. Heavy rains and high winds. Better that you're now home from work. Yeah, it's always good to get home. Nothing like home. Hey Ken, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you hopping in here. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick live on my camp out tonight. I've decided to try to squeeze one in this week because um, there for a couple. I missed a couple weeks, so on my Tuesday upload. So um, I thought I'd try to get one in for everybody this week. I always at least try to get my lives in. I do like the lives, the interaction, but I do like the lives like this, so you can interact while you're on campouts. But as Randy knows, a lot of times where we go, there's not really good cell signals to do a live while I'm camping out. So, like where I was going to camp before I came here, um, doesn't have a very good signal, so I wouldn't have been able to do a live. Which I do enjoy doing lives plus videos, so I can kind of give people a sneak peek of where I'm at and the video that'll be coming out. I think that's cool. Thanks for reminding everybody to hit the like button, Ken. I appreciate that. I don't know how far down I am from the. This don't tell you how far I'm down. Awesome. Stage. Come on. What's up, Ken? I was smash number 10. I appreciate that, Daniel. Woodsman. I'd like to get caught up. Galaxy Addict, how you doing? I pretty nice of you to stop in here. Link to join. I mean, I could send you a link, but I didn't figure I was gonna have anybody hop in here. I mean, not really got any topic or anything. Just wanted to check out and see what everybody's doing this afternoon before the weekend hits, and see what everybody's going to be doing this weekend. Anybody got any camping plans, any fishing plans? I'm sure fishing's always on the list for most of everybody. I haven't posted the link. I'm not going to send the link out, Galaxy. Oops, sorry. Is this video going to be talking or no talking? This one's going to be no talking. Yeah, I was going to talk at first, but of course I'm so used to not talking. I videoed half of it before I realized, well, I'm not talking. So I guess it's going to be an ASMR video. There's a lot of birds, and usually when dusk hits, you can usually hear the owls. So hopefully I can get a lot of nature sounds and shots. I like hearing all the water running and all the birds and the owls and the wildlife that's down here. So yeah, it's gonna be a no talking. Yeah, those are my favorites still. I mean, no offense to anybody else's, but I still my favorite YouTube videos I watch are no talking. I just love it, especially when they're out remotely hiking in, like I like to do myself. I love hearing the nature sounds, because that's virtually why I get out, is to hear the birds and sway in my hammock. The tent's gonna be nice too tonight, but I have my hammock with me. I'm thinking about throwing it up just so I can lounge in it, not sleep in it, but lounge in it before I go to bed. Watch my videos in it, because you can lay sideways in it like a recliner. So it's pretty nice to be able to relax and watch videos in your hammock. Did I miss something? I hope you're not moving to Washington, D.C. If it wasn't blazing hot and raining, fishing and camping would be on the list for sure, Chris. Yeah, anytime fishing and camping is great. And that's why I'm kind of like Randy at Ozark's Great Adventures. You know, I'm going to do more camping this year than I've ever done, but it's my worst time of the year to camp, and it's most people's favorite time to camp. But I love camping spring, fall, and winter. Number one, winter. I like the cold, no bugs, and no people. I mean, you can go virtually anywhere and don't have to worry about busy places. Ken, I'll be trying to fix my riding mower and kid's car. A new riding mower is too expensive. Of course. Terrible. So I figured out what's wrong with it. Good luck, brother. I hope you get that fixed. Save the money. That's the best way for sure. Anytime I can fix something, I do. They can't handle me in Washington, D.C., bro. Yeah, Woodsman. Yeah, they couldn't handle either one of us, I don't think. That's pretty funny. I put your ASMR videos on in the background while I'm working on something. I can kill two birds with one stone that way. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. And too, I mean, even if you can't get to somebody's videos and you want to watch them later, it's always good to put them on a playlist and play everybody's videos through. And then, if you want to go back through and watch them slowly as you can and rewatch them is cool too. But when you get so many people you're sub to, it's really hard to support everybody. I'm getting ridiculous on how many subs I've got, but everybody knows that I try to hit everybody's that I can. I try to keep up with the videos, but it's so hard. I appreciate you posting the link, guys. I really do. Thank you. I love a good winter hammock hang. Yeah, I do too, man. There's nothing like it, and no, like I said, no bugs, and you don't have to worry about getting hot. I mean, it's only 75, but it literally feels like 90 today. I mean, I am soaking wet still, sitting here. I've been relaxing for 45 minutes now, well past now, and still just sweating, just sitting here. Um, there was no breeze when I got down here, but it looks like the breeze is starting to pick up a little, which is good because it does feel nice. Does feel really good because I like it really cold when I sleep. So when it's hot and sticky in the summertime, man, it makes for some poor sleeping. All I do is watch YouTube. I should have over 100,000 subs with the amount I'm on it. You'd think I was doing but clearly I can't see the last of that comment. Of course I can't. And what's up with that stupid dollar sign? Clearly I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's my wife and I pretty much that's all the entertainment we do. All we watch is YouTube. And I've got YouTube Premium, so I have no commercials, so it's even better. Yeah, I wouldn't have YouTube without Premium. There's no way. It's the best $14.99 you could ever spend. I can't stand commercials at all. That's why I don't watch any regular TV. And of course, with YouTube, you can control what you watch, even with your kids. And I mean, you don't have to watch a bunch of crap. You don't have to see commercials that are inappropriate that I don't even want to watch, let alone anybody else. I just you can't control the commercials, and that stinks. But it is what it is. Appreciate everybody coming in. I think I'm caught up on the comments finally. Takes a while. I don't know how Tony keeps up with them with his. It takes a long time for him to catch up sometimes, but it's understandable. He gets a lot more people on his. Yeah, it looks like I might hit the hour mark. I was worried that I'd have enough battery life without I've got my battery packs, but they're in the truck, so I gotta get those out to charge my battery up so I can do some more videoing, but I still got 50%, so I got plenty of battery. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? I showed my dinner earlier. I don't know if anybody missed what I was going to have, but I guess I could show it again. Randy'd probably like these. They're a little spicy, but they're Bang Bang noodle head noodles. Really good. They bowl licking, it says, which it's pretty accurate. They're really good. Stir fried noodles with spring onion, baby corn, chili bean sauce, and coriander. Really good. I got these at Menards. I don't know who else carries them, but you can put any kind of meat you want in them. I just got some canned chicken. You can get some fresh chicken breast. Of course, I didn't have any thawed out. Got eggs, spam, and cheese for breakfast bowl in the morning. My go-to. And of course, Randy always likes these. This is the last one I brought on our camp out together, Randy. Well, I probably got that upside down for you guys. It's a size 40, cold handle. Our favorite skillets. But yeah, I was cooking that. I'll probably heat up the noodles in that pan as well. And that's one good thing about having the water here. And of course, you always have the creek, but you can clean up your cookware here, and you got a lot of conveniences here, but you have the seclusion and the peacefulness of the national forest, which is good. I mean, I love the national forest, but that's another negative thing about summer camping is this time of year. I mean, you can just see. I mean, look in the background. I mean, look at the underbrush here. It's that thick throughout our national forest, so you really can't do much hiking and stuff here in the Midwest. It's the trails are, they don't keep up the trails, and you have to bring a machete and blaze your own trail through the trail. But yeah, that's another reason it's great to winter camp is because all that underbrush is dead, and you can just bushwhack out middle of nowhere, literally, and have a good time. Let's see here. I'm cooking spaghetti as we speak. Oh, buddy. I like me some spaghetti, some good crusty garlic bread. Oh, boy, that sounds good. That's a really good meal to take camping too. Really easy to do. Even if you take the canned sauces and you can bring some spices to kick it up, and little hamburger noodles. It's a super easy camp meal. Or you can cheat and get the whole noodles and everything in one pack, which works too. Chili's good. I had spaghetti today. I don't like it, but my wife makes me eat it. You don't like spaghetti? Man, I still love spaghetti. And you think I wouldn't, because man, when I was growing up, I bet we had it every single week. I'm pretty sure we did. We could have even had enough to have leftovers, I'm sure. But one thing I like Hammock Mountain with spaghetti is when I was a kid, I'd find different ways to eat it when I thought I didn't like it as a kid. But I like getting the big burrito tortillas, the flour tortillas, and put your spaghetti in it and get diced jalapenos, a little sour cream, and a little cheese and put in it. Oh, buddy, that is so good. Make you a spaghetti burrito. Try it sometime. It's pretty good. If you like all those ingredients, trust me, it's good together. Very good. It's probably the best way I like eating spaghetti. I mean, I even like it better than it fresh. I mean, make a spaghetti burrito. It's always good. All right, Randy, I appreciate you coming in. Really do. Have a good rest of your day at work, brother, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming in. All right. Nice little spider on my phone. Oh, where'd he go? Trying to get to me. Whoa. I'm going to pick up a new dehydrator soon and start trying to make my own meals again. Mountain House are good and convenient, but too expensive, and always have leftovers. Yeah. Yeah, dehydrator is the way to go. I mean, I wish I could afford a dang it, a freeze dryer. Those freeze dryers are really nice, but a good one's $3 to $5 grand, and who has that laying around? I mean, if you're gonna make them, and the shelf life just isn't as long, but if you're gonna use them pretty quickly, then I have nothing to worry about. Just make some before you go. I don't like spaghetti either unless Ed makes it. He makes the sauce from scratch and makes it fresh Italian sausage to go in the sauce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's the key is, if you get just the crappy cans and the jar sauces, but those too you can kick them up. You can spice them up and make them decent. It just takes adding extra things to it, to I know a lot of people can't afford, but people says they can't afford to make it, but it's this is cheap to get the ingredients to make it yourself. I mean, it really is. Maybe even a little cheaper. I've looked at those freeze dryers too. Too much for my blood. Yep. If anybody wants to get for you a Christmas present, yeah, yeah. Put that on. Put one of them on your Amazon wish list. I don't know how many of those you get, but I mean, hey, you always wish for it. Maybe Santa will get it for you. I could handle the Italian sausage. Yeah, man, the Italian sausage is the best part of spaghetti sauce. And I like mixing the sausage with the beef too, and having a little bit of both, or even making the meatballs and put it. My kids love the meatballs in it. I personally would rather have just the ground meat, not the meatballs, but I do like good Italian meatballs too. Let's see here. Again, we are thinking about making sausage and bring it to Hancock. Oh, buddy, that would be good. Now I want to go to Hancock really bad. If I ever make it big on YouTube, I'm buy y'all one. Awesome, Ken. I know Joe Robinette's got one, and they use it all the time, man. That's really cool. His wife's really getting into it and fixing a lot of meals for him, and pretty cool to watch him. He's done a video or two on making meals, which is pretty cool. But sometimes you hit the on stage on the comments and don't mean to, which sometimes I mean to put comments up and sometimes I don't. But this little screen out here on my phone's pretty small. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, that'd be a good treat to have at Hancock, wouldn't it? Yeah, sounds like the creek went down a little bit here. Maybe I could walk over there again and take a peek. Take you guys along with me and take a little walk over here. It's real close to us over here. Whew. Yeah, it's cooled down just a little bit. That breeze coming through here. There's the truck. It's a nice little area. A lot of places to hang hammocks back in here. Yeah, the caretaker already said that he would let me have the whole place to ourselves if we wanted to reserve it for a Midwest hammock hang. So Hammock Mountain, if you and Tony ever want to head back out here in the Midwest, maybe we can get a Midwest hammock hang going. Man, this is beautiful. This is a little spot I could throw back in there. It looks like there might be some fish back in there. There's probably going to be some bluegill, perch, chud. I don't know if there are any trout in this creek. I've not actually fished this one before. Not very big. If there wasn't so many trees and brush, you could fly fish it, but I wouldn't recommend it. There's just too much brush. But this is really pretty back in here. Like I said, that's big for this creek. Its creek used to be bigger, but it's never completely dry. It is spring fed, but not a very big spring. Oh, looks like our fellow horsemen are leaving. Gonna be a quiet night, it looks like. That sounds like a perfect plan, Chris. Yep. Yeah, there's not very many Midwest hammock hangs, or well, really any that I know of. Um, there's a hammock and something hang down in Arkansas, but there's a lot of partying going on there. Nothing against people that want to party, but I'm not much of a partier and drinker, so there's a lot of booze and stuff I'm interested in while I'm doing camping. But each to their own. I wouldn't mind like that bushcraft winter camp that we did. They have one in July up north of me, more central Missouri in July. Another bushcraft meetup, summer camp. They had a winter camp we went to in February, and then they have a summer camp in July. I don't know if I'm gonna make the summer camp or not, but yeah, be cool. There's a lot of cool YouTubers there at that one. Yeah, there's met quite a few little YouTube channels at that winter camp. Boy, it was cold. It was next to a river there, and it was cold. Woolly Swamp. Yeah, that'd be a cool one. I wish everything just wasn't on the East Coast, man. I would be a lot more of those events, but everybody wants to always have them on the East Coast, so it's hard for me to. It's a long trek to get over there, and can't just hop on a plane when you want to. It's super expensive too. So yeah, I don't know how many meetups I'll get to. That's why I'm wanting to start doing some stuff here in the Midwest, just so more of the Midwest people can get to it. That some of us poor people can't get it. Always drive over to the East Coast. It's man, that 16 and a half hours is a long trek. I'm glad Randy went with me. It would have been rough to do it by yourself. Uh, we did it and stopped halfway, which wasn't too terrible, but 16 and a half hours is a long trek. Yeah, this creek, there's only a couple spots that you can really fish it without really bushwhacking. So it's one down by the bridge down there, and then there's if he's got the backfilled brush hog, you can get back in there with your vehicle, and there's a halfway open spot at the back of the field that you can get to the creek. But or you can go back to the main road and go down to the main bridge, and if the brush isn't too terribly bad, you can get to the um, creek there. Pretty nice fishing area. It's not a really big creek though. I'll be there again next year. It's only an hour and a half away from me. Oh, yeah, I got traveling. There's a lot. Yeah, yeah, 1 or 2 days. Yeah, it's rough, man. Not to mention expensive, and all of our vehicles are getting up there in miles, and if you rent a car like Randy did, it gets expensive, and then all the gas, and if you're going by yourself, you got to foot the bill all by yourself. So, um, yeah, it's expensive. But here in the U.S., I mean, like I said, most of the outdoor stuff is either East Coast or West Coast. Midwest, well, we need to get in gear and get some things going. I'm glad they've got that bushcraft meetup going on. I mean, you can hammock camp or tent camp, but I'd really like to get a hammock hang going here in the Midwest. Just if you want to pitch a tent too, you can do that. But just like they do at HangCon, but um, primarily hammock campers, because I mean you just don't have that. I mean we're few and far in between, and there is a lot of hammockers around here. But I'm just so surprised that we don't have anything going on. So this would be a really good spot. Like I said, he don't really care where. I mean, you can tromp off into the woods if you want to hang your hammock. He doesn't care, as long as you pay your dues and you take your trash out and you don't cut down some trees. Let's see here. You should start a. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Hammock Mountain. I should do that for sure. Um, a lot entailed into it, but I'm sure I could handle it. This would be a really good spot to have one. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people could hang down here easily. I mean, yeah, even Georgia would be a little bit of a jump for me. Even I'd sure like to go, but there's so much stuff, like I said, going on over there that I just can't get to them all. Definitely going to Tony's event and meeting all the guys there was a big bucket list of mine. I want to do a camp with Tony and Rewild for sure too, and you, Ken, and there's a lot of guys over there I'd like to do some camps with and meetups, but I'm gonna have to make one of them to meet you guys sometime. You're only 2 hours from Hang Con, so that's not a big deal for us. Yeah, yeah, that would be nice. Um, even the one in Denmark would be super awesome, but I don't know, that'd be a big deal for me to be able to make that one. Maybe someday, but definitely on my bucket list. Sure, Hang Con Denmark would be super cool. I enjoyed watching Shug's version of it. It was really cool. And I'll be at the Rewild camp this year. Yeah, I'd really like to make it to that too. That would be another one I'd like to go to. Maybe one of these years. I got to pick each year, pick and choose. I think if but I mean, just going to PA, it took us a week to do all that. All 5 days, I guess, is what it took us. But you got almost a week to go that far by car. We want to go to Denmark too. Yeah, Denmark. It's so pretty there, and where they held it at was just so cool. I loved the tour and looking all around the property. It was really really neat to see it all. I want to get out to your area next year for a meetup. Just not sure when able to. Yeah, I totally understand that for sure. Yeah, and every year we annual in January. Well, we did this year. I don't know if it's going to be the same month every year. Probably, definitely in the winter. But we do Minnesota Mike started a annual YouTuber meetup here. We did it at Noblet Lake out by Lebanon, Missouri this year, and 7 of us got together and went to that, which most of you in here know that. But that was a lot of fun. If you could sometimes schedule it for that, you'd hit a big bunch of us at once. Dan came down for it this year, and um, that was a great time. Really fun. Next year, we're wanting to get more activities like the tomahawk throwing, and we made slingshots and skipped rocks. I mean, there's so much stuff we could make those shepherd slings and do that. That was fun at Tony's meetup. There's so many things we could do and more crafty type things that we could do. Um, I know a lot of the guys like bushcraft type stuff, so do some flint knapping or whatever. I mean, do bow drills. We could do fire starting, primitive skills. That would be fun. We'll have to see and plan it out more this year. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if we're going to do it in the same area. Everybody seemed to really like that area that we did it in, so it was pretty cool. They didn't have any amenities there. Well, if you go up to the day use area, which is a few miles up the road, it's like a park day use area, and they do have bathrooms and water there. But the camping areas, they're primitive and they don't have any amenities or they don't have bathrooms or anything. So it is a really cool area to do it in. If we got too big, you can fit quite a few campers down there, but you'd have to spread out through the woods to accommodate too many more than we had this last time. So But they do have like a campground up the road about a mile, another camping area. So, I mean, you could spread out between the two camping areas if you really wanted to and meet somewhere in the middle for, activities, which would be kind of cool. But I probably ain't going to stay much longer, guys. I think I'm going to head out of here, and it's almost 5 o'clock. Think about doing dinner for too much longer while I still have some daylight and can enjoy it. Do a quick dinner real quick and maybe try to throw my line in a little bit over here in this creek and see if I can't catch something. But I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with me this evening. And I appreciate it if you guys check out my video. When I do upload, I upload on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central. So if you can catch the video, I'd appreciate it. And like I said, it's ASMR this time. I'm not going to be talking, but I'll try to get some good shots and get it uploaded on Tuesday. So hope everybody has a good evening. And like I said, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to try to see if I miss any comments here. Oh man, this thing's all wigging out on me. Uh-oh, I broke it. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your camp. I will, Ken. I appreciate it. Too Much Gear Guy, how you doing, brother? I've got my one win. This is that one win Too Much Gear Guy's telling you about. It's the same one Tony has. Yep. It's got the storm flaps that you can put it in storm mode. I got it up because we got chances of scattered thunderstorms tonight. So in case it rains, I can just cook everything under here. All right, I got to finish editing. Go step out. Have a great night. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for coming in, Chris. Tell Ed thank you for coming in too. I think he is already out. I haven't seen him for a while. He may be in the background, but I appreciate both of you guys coming in. All right, Woodsman, have a good night. Thanks, Too Much Gear Guy. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. You guys wouldn't mind on your way out if you didn't hit that like button. Appreciate a thumbs up. I'll see you later, Daniel. I'll see you later, Too Much Gear Guy. Woodsman, everybody that came in, I appreciate it. We'll see you later. Have a good night, guys. Goodbye.